Hello. Hello. Hi, thanks for joining us. We'll be getting started in 1 second. We're just having a little difficulty getting the instructors on, but we'll be right with you guys. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Sandy.
Hi, who's there?
This is Dave.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't send it to my Gmail, so
I sent it to the Skate Gundy. Did it not?
it went to the Yahoo account.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay. It might have been the one that it had stored in my thing, and I thought it was the same one. Let me just see if we can get Andrew on, and then we can get started.
Okay.
While we're waiting for Andrew, I'll just get us started. So, a little context for Playcrafting. Playcrafting started about 5 years ago as a group of developers who would get together to play test games they were working on, and it evolved into what it is today. We do 4 expos throughout the year for developers in our community to play test and show off their games. Our biggest one yet to date is coming up this August 19th and 20th at Terminal 5 called Play NYC. We're going to have 3 floors of games from over 100 plus developers. It's going to be a really amazing time. We've got lots of talks and panels coming up around the corner at the John Jay Auditorium. So we're very excited about that, and that the community and testing and getting feedback from other developers really is at the heart of everything that we do here at Playcrafting. So without further ado, I'll introduce Sande Chen, who will talk to you a little bit about her upcoming course, the Game Writing Primer course. It's a 4-week course that meets twice a week, and the focus is on writing for narrative games. So I'll let Sande take it from here and give you a little information about what you'll cover in that course.
Hi, everyone. Hope everyone can hear me all right. My name is Sande Chen. I've been working in the industry for over 15 years as a writer, producer, and game designer. And I've written for some big games like The Witcher, Wizard 101, as well as smaller mobile and indie titles. I currently teach the game writing portfolio workout as well as some other one-night classes like designing games for impact, also the sci-fi, fantasy, and horror class. Um, Inside the game writing portfolio workout, we do a lot of exercises to prepare people to do the writing tests that are often given out for prospective applicants to jobs. And those are just exercises. They're a lot of fun and brainstorming and so forth. The game writing primer is something a little bit more cohesive and advanced, because this is really about thinking about a game project, a narrative project as a whole. So what would you do if you were hired as a narrative designer and you had to start um, doing your game right now, and what would you do in that situation? So we cover a lot of things that wouldn't be covered in the one night class, which would be about beginnings and how to write better dialogue and so forth. Like I said, the game writing portfolio workout is mostly just exercises to give you a feeling of what game writers do, and what kind of assignments they may be on. But it doesn't really go into the craft of let's plot a story and let's figure out how the framework of the story will be, and so forth. So it's a 4-week course, and in that course, it doesn't matter what engine you're using. In fact, if you're not even using an engine, I'll let you do it in Microsoft Word. You can learn Twine. Or I've seen even now in PowerPoint, they do interactive movies. But that's all right. If you don't want to work on a project and you just want to learn, that's okay too. And if you're already working on a game and you just want to figure out how to write the best narrative for your game, that's all right as well. We will get to know each other through our projects, and hopefully at the end of it, you will have something to show to the class.
Awesome. Thank you, Sandy. The thing I usually like to stress for folks is that we do have a really broad spectrum of skill levels in most of our courses, and they're designed that way, so they're very project-based, and depending on what you bring into the course and how much time you put in during the time frame, everyone's going to end up in a different point. But that's part of the fun of making games, is that you get to learn from the people you're learning alongside of. So it looks like Andrew's having a little bit of difficulty getting into the session, but I can talk about his course is called Learn VR in 8 weeks. One of the exciting components we're adding to it, this time around, is one of the 4 projects that you'll make during his course is going to be a mixed reality project on Microsoft's HoloLens. If you're not familiar with it, it's very cool. You should check it out. If you look up the HoloLens Mario project, that's a favorite. A developer here in New York recreated the first level of Mario using the HoloLens and played it in Central Park. It's definitely worth checking out. So over the course of 8 weeks, they're going to talk and Learn VR in 8 weeks. They're going to touch on 3 different VR headsets. So you'll get familiar with building games on 3 different headsets. You're going to start with a little boost on Intro to Unity and some C+ coding that will be used. There's no coding experience required in the course, but it does help to have a little bit of knowledge going in. Over the course of the 8 weeks, you're going to make 4 projects. 2 of them will be individual, and 2 of them will be together as all the participants of the class will work together as a team to build those projects. It meets twice a week. Both of these courses meet twice a week at the Microsoft Technology Center in Times Square from 6:30 to 9 p.m. And if you have any questions about either course, you can email me. My name is Dave, and I can be reached at nyc@playcrafting.com. I'm just going to do a quick check to see if we have any questions coming in on Twitter. And if not, we'll call that a wrap. And we hope that you'll join us in our courses this August. And please feel free to reach out if you have any questions that went unanswered in our little session today. And we look forward to having you. All right. Thanks so much. Have a good one.